Born in Mexico but raised nearly her entire life in the United States.
I am an American that was overlooked in this system.
Tonight, a local woman talks only to KOMO about her fight against deportation to a country she's never known.
I wouldn't last a day.
And the joy of being a free woman for the first time in 2 years.
It's been amazing to be home with my family.
Tara Ammons Cohen says she's as American as baseball and apple pie, but on paper she's still Mexican and could face deportation.
After spending more than 2 years behind bars on drug charges, the Omak mother was released from a federal detention center last Friday. Today, she talked exclusively to KOMO 4's Eric Johnson. Eric?
Well, this is the story of one woman's mistake which led to imprisonment, but it also opened the door to possible banishment to Mexico, a place Tara Ammons Cohen hasn't been to since she was a newborn.
I'm an American and may not say so with, me not having a green card, but I was adopted by Americans.
That was last December when Tara Ammons was locked up in a federal detention center in Tacoma. After being in prison for 25 months, she's out now and happy.
It's been amazing to be home with my family and, wrestle with my kids.
She's been free for a week and a half, spending time with her 3 children and her husband Jay in Omak. Tara pleaded guilty to drug trafficking a couple years ago, and then after she served her time, she learned that the government wanted to deport her to Mexico. She'd been adopted when she was 4 months old, but to her amazement, she learned that the right paperwork had never been filed, and legally, she's never been an American citizen.
I am an American that was overlooked in the system for my adoption.
That opened the door to deportation.
They want to deport her. It's like asking a mouse to jump in a snake pit and say, go make a living. She knows nothing about it.
I wouldn't last a day. I do not speak Spanish, I do not write Spanish, I don't know anything about the Hispanic culture.
That's the argument Manuel Rios will make to the immigration judge, and there's also the possibility of Tara getting something called a U visa because she was assaulted as a minor in California.
And so basically, if you can establish that you were a victim of a crime and that you were helpful in the investigation and or prosecution of that crime, then you can be eligible for it.
She says she has a new respect for freedom and a new desire to put mistakes behind her and live a good life as an American.
Are you clean?
Oh, yes. Yes, and when they say one day at a time, it is. It's one day at a time. I take care of today and I let Jesus take care of tomorrow. I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on right here, right now. And right now, right here, I am clean and sober.
Tara and her lawyer think they have a strong case to secure a visa and put a halt to the deportation process. I asked her lawyer, Manuel Rios, if he's angry about the way the system has handled this client's case. He said he's become desensitized because he sees things like this happen quite a bit. In the Satellite Center, Eric Johnson, KOMO 4 News.